Mr. Caton, I'd like to congratulate my honourable friend here for securing this Westminster Hall debate, and I'd also like to thank the Minister for being here and his various briefings of my colleagues here on the Postal Services Bill. The future of the Post Office network is one that's very close to my heart, not just because I'm one of the Vice Chairs of the All-Parliamentary Post Office Group, but also because my rural constituents of Colne Valley in West Yorkshire suffered many post office closures in recent years. In fact, my parents lost their local branch in Home Bridge in the past couple of years. Now, we all know the crucial role post offices play in our local communities, and it's sometimes only when they've gone that we really appreciate what they actually offered for our communities. Now, the role of Meltham Post Office, which is in my patch, has become all the more important this month, with the last bank branch closing there this month as Lloyd's TSB pull out, and that leaves the post office branch with the only town centre cash machine. So that's really, really crucial. I'm actually very, very lucky because I actually live just a couple of 100 yards away from a fabulous community post office in my village of Honley. Now, I can tax my car there, I get foreign currency, I get my dry cleaning done, and I can even now get tasty, fresh olive bread. Yes, even in West Yorkshire, we get lovely goodies like that. However, frustratingly, as we've heard earlier, we can't get everything done there. I can't renew my TV licence, and we've heard about that. And although I can pay my Yorkshire water bill, I would be penalised £2.50 for the transaction. The branch are also doing Santander Bank work. They're handling bagfuls of coins and change for businesses and charities, which is a good service, but for an hour's worth of coin handling, the sub-postmaster tells me that they only receive about £1. That's hardly the basis for a stable business, so all is not well. Well, what can be done? Well, the National Federation of Sub-Postmasters have identified a number of measures to enhance the network. We've already heard of many of those this morning during this debate, and we'll hear some more in the next 40 minutes or so. But I thought I'd just end my short contribution with the thoughts of my local sub-postmaster, Brenda, from the Honley branch, who's been running that branch for 4.5 years. I gave her a call last night while I was jotting down some notes, and please remember it's her business, it's her family's livelihood. She gave me 3 points. Firstly, government departments, central and local, must put the post office as their #1 facilitator of services. We've heard about that already, and that includes the DWP. Those departments must prioritise the post office ahead of telephone and online provision. Secondly, we must understand that the post offices need to deliver more work to flourish, and they are ideally placed to be the focal point of the big society. And thirdly, we must speculate to accumulate. We've already heard about the £1.3 billion worth of investment. Brenda welcomes that. We need to invest now to have a network for many decades to come. Money from Royal Mail needs to be invested to bring the branches into the 21st century. And she highlighted the fact that that means basic equipment, like proper scales, for example, which they struggle with. We need to invest in this to have an accessible network to make, I've almost finished actually, sub-postmasters proud, so that in 10 years' time we won't need to put in the rural subsidy. In summary, the Postal Services Bill signals a crossroads for the post office network. It's a great opportunity, and I hope my colleagues here on all sides of the House will join me in fighting for a sustainable, long-term future for our post office network. Thank you.
Robert Owen.